Welcome to my house.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ty back at again with another budget deck profile, and we got fan favorite Dobby. And a lot of people have been really waiting on this, anticipating this guy. Also, this guy was also somewhat recently. Shout out to the guy, that Dobby guy. He had actually topped at a recent big tournament with Dabi, and that was just a shocker, and people were really like excited about it. So I thought it would be nice to get a budget deck version of this guy, which would help a lot of these guys that are new, guys or girls, that were new and been wanting to check this character out. He hasn't had a lot of support just yet, but he will be getting more, I'm pretty sure, in this next coming set of set 3. I think it's Heroes Clash. So definitely look out for that. But before we begin, make sure if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell on, so that way you can be kept up to date when I release new content. If you have not had a chance to yet, check out Menn Nails, okay? www.mennandnails.com. It is essential to take care of your nails. I like to take care of my nails. I like to, I deal with cards and stuff and shuffling and everything, and sometimes we can get that caught in our sleeves and stuff, and I'd like to protect my stuff. And some of that could be with your nails. Believe it or not, your nails can really cause some issues. So if you're interested, make sure you go and check out www.mennandnails.com. That's www.mennandnails.com. And if you use the coupon code Ty House of Cards, that is Ty House of Cards, not Ty's House of Cards, and you will get 10% off of your purchase. And definitely do it, because it definitely helps your boy out. They're definitely working with me to definitely take care of your boy. So I appreciate you guys' support. Without further ado, let's get into this Dobby deck. Dobby is really interesting. He has a really interesting effect. I think that there are some things that I wish was a better factor of him, but maybe it's gonna work later on. I don't know, but for the most part, I think he's really neat, really fun. And he really puts your rival in a bad predicament. He's a 6-hander, 28 health, and we built this deck off of fire. Very, very easy to kill somebody. This enhance once per game. Remove 10 foundation from your discard pile. Your attack gets +8 damage and gains throw. Those of you who don't know what throw is, means that if this attack is blocked, it completely blocked, it still deals half damage. Then you have, it says period. Your rival may destroy all of their readied foundations to cancel this effect. And I just want to note to you guys that if it's a situation, a lot of you new players, if it's a situation where your rival is all committed out and you use this ability, you do, and this is one of the things I'm talking about, you do as much of the effect as possible. So destroying foundations are not really a cost. It's just like a requirement for you to, cancel the effect of him getting +8 damage. So if their rival has committed foundations, all committed all the way out, they can easily just say, all right, I destroy as many as I can. Even if they destroyed 0, it says destroys all their ready foundations. They don't have any, it doesn't say if they don't, blah, 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 which that probably would have been nice. So it does suck because it's kind of gimmicky, but if you do it at the right time, like do it when they're all ready and stuff, you could probably mess your rival up where they're not going to want to destroy their whole entire staging area when it's all ready, and you're just like, great, +8 damage, and it gets throw, so you just buff that attack. Also, first enhance. First enhance means that it has to be the first enhance that combat phase. All right, or your first enhance. Sorry, your first enhance that combat phase. It says first enhance, your next attack is +3 damage. Cool, carries over. This one is first enhance, your attack is +1 speed, +1 damage. That effect alone you'll probably be using the most, because it'll just start generating your attacks. +1/+1 is nothing to sneeze at. Let's get into the deck profile though. So we're running 4 flying thruster kick, great mid block, 4 high for 4, EX2 and kick. Has enhance. If this attack is +2 speed. +2 damage. Only playable if this attack has received a speed bonus. So it's really good because Dabi, first enhance, give it +1/+1, so it becomes a 5 high for 5. And then doing that, now you go 5 high for 7. Really self-explanatory, really good, sets up some kill shots. Then he has Deadlock Enhance, add the top card of your deck to your momentum. Sorry, top 2 cards of your deck to your momentum. Really good, really on point. Next, we run 4 of Reciprocal Extend. This is really exactly in the word, in the name, extend. It helps extend your plays. It's a 4 mid for 4. It's a charge and kick. It says enhance your next kick attack is +2/+2. Really, really good. You do Dobby, this is a 5 mid for 5. Really hard to block. Then you have enhanced draw card, so it allows you to draw faster into your pieces. So you're like, okay, I'll do enhance, give it +1/+1, so it's a 5 mid for 5, and then all of a sudden you're like, all right, next kick attack is +2/+2. Then you come in with flying thruster kick, so it comes in with, that's a 6 high for 6. And then you do Dabi, give it +1/+1. So now it's a 7 high for 7. And then you give it +2 more damage. That's a 7 high for what, 9 damage? Like this combo alone is nuts. Nuts, crazy. So Dabi starts showing out as time goes on. 4, Corrosion Lunge. I love this card. This card sets up. This card puts your rival in a predicament. It pretty much says, do you want to take 5 damage? And actually in Dabi, if you remember to do it, you pretty much are saying you want to take 6 damage because it comes in for 4 low for 6. And the reason why this is such a good card is because of the enhance right here. Enhance, if this attack is blocked, your next attack gets +2 speed, +2 damage. So you put your rival in a predicament that, do they want to take 6 damage right to the face so that they don't give +2, or are they going to block this and give, pretty much mess up and give your next attack +2/+2. Really great setup. It's a great poke card. Then it has Deadlock Enhance. If this attack is completely blocked, it still deals 3 damage. Really crazy. So good luck if you want to completely block that. 4, Hellflame Javelin. Hellflame Javelin is really neat. Great block modifier. 4 mid for 3. It's pretty low damage, but you could always use it for setup for the next thing. You do Dabi, you're like, okay, this comes in for, you do the +3 to the next attack. If this is your second attack, really good. But what's neat about this is you're gonna start going through your decks pretty quickly. It says enhance, if this attack is blocked, your rival cannot play breaker abilities for the rest of the combat phase. Those of you who don't know what breakers are, breaker is pretty much a defensive ability, a responsibility that when you block with this card, if it has breaker, whatever the breaker number is that's how much the check is hacked or minused for your rival to play the next one. Also, I like this one too. Enhance, if you have 10 or fewer cards in your deck, commit 2 rival foundations or assets or any combination. So you get to choose which one you want to commit. Really good card. But moving on to the one, we're running one of this, Half Hot Ignition. Really good, 4 mid for 4. You can change it into a 5 mid for 5. Has Breaker 1 on it, like I was saying. Has Fire Enhance, discard the top card of your deck. This attack gets -1 speed and +2 damage. So pretty neat, starts pushing in and everything else, really good. You probably can change this up if you want and do something else, but the water enhance doesn't matter because you don't have water on your character. So you don't care about that, but it's just good to either use as a block or even just a little extra damage. Moving to the foundations, we have 4 League Interview. Card is really good. First off, 6 check, comes in handy at the best time. Then it has First Form, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Your next check to play an attack gets +1, sorry, +1. So it's good to have it to where you do First Form, and First Form is before you play anything. It has to be the first thing you do. You discard the top 2 cards, helps you fill up the discard pile, so that way you can remove those top 10 those 10 foundations to give it +8 damage. But it also has that ability to where your first attack that you play will, if you do bad check, it'll be +1 extra. So you'll be able to still just need, instead of committing 2 foundations, you only commit 1 if you check a 3 and it's on a 5 or something, you know? So it really helps. Also, you have response flip. After you make a check to block this, after you make a check to block, that check gets +1. So what you do is it says response. So you make a check, you go, all right, I made this check. Cool, it's a 3. I will respond, flip this, give it 4, and then I can use it and commit and give it 5. So it's really neat, it's really good. It's just, it operates almost as 2 foundations, really, to be honest with you. Next, we're running Fulfill My Duty, 3 of them. This is good because if you just have somebody that's going to get ready to go in on you, or you think that you don't like the attack that they're getting ready to throw, this interrupts and just says end the enhanced step, and we go right to block step. So it's just really self-explanatory. It really helps you. Then we have 2 nervous habit. Really good. Enhanced, lose 1 health. Your attack is +1 speed. Just make your stuff even faster. Make it harder. Also, response destroy. After this card is committed due to your rival's effect, your rival destroys 1 foundation, playable while committed. So they go to commit this, and for any reason, you just say, all right, I'll destroy this, go to the discard pile, and they have to destroy a foundation. So it just adds more and just it gets rid of more on their side. We have 3 ice gliding. We already know what this is. This helps you survive longer. Commit. This attack gets +1 or -2 speed if it is blocked. The next attack gets +1 or -1 speed. So it just helps to survive longer or even give that extra oomph to kill somebody. For clever distraction, high attacks or low attacks, that's pretty much the self-explanatory. You flip it, give it -2 speed. So it just helps you block better. Really good. Then we have 4 calling for backup. Really good card. If it's the first, obviously it helps you. You could either use it to filter out stuff, or you just do it to where you get that extra draw. So you're like, it's your first attack or whatever. You're like, all right, cool. I'll flip this, draw a card. It says enhance, draw 1 card. If this was not the first enhanced play, this enhanced step, discard a card. So it just helps you draw faster into your pieces to go for the kill. Then lastly, for 1 checks, we have precise control. Really good. Breaker 1, really good. And then it says enhance, add this card to your hand. So you can have this in your staging area. If you're needing another block to really mess your rival up to last longer, you just say enhance, pick this up, and then you use it as a block. Really good, on point. We got another 1 check, difficulty, forcing surrender. Really good response flip. After you play a combo ability, your rival discards 1 momentum. You don't really run any real combo abilities at all in here, so you're not worried about that. The other one is flip, discard one non-attack card from either player's card pool. So this is good because what this does is you flip this, and if it's like a foundation that you blocked with, you can flip this and kick it out so that way you clear your card pool to do some more. Or if your rival has something like Tokayami has a an action card that pretty much buffs his attacks while it's in the card pool, you can use this and kick it out, and now it no longer is there and you don't have to worry about it. Now the damage is still added to that already, but after that, anything they play after that, unless they play another one, it's back to regular base or whatever. So it's a really good card as well. We have 1 propulsion. Response after a combo, fury, or powerful attack deals damage, add this card to your momentum. You have fury attacks and they're gonna deal damage, and that's what this is. Add it into momentum so that way you can give it EX2 to something and go in. Then we have 1 hottest performance guaranteed. Chaos enhanced, so your character does have chaos, so you can use it. Even though it's built on fire, you can use the chaos ability because your character has chaos. Commit, discard the top card of both players' decks. The player who discarded this card with the highest difficulty chooses one of the following effects. If the difficulties match, ready this foundation. So really this is just meant to, you know, filter your discard pile so that way you can get off on your ability. But the things that is added is whoever has the highest will get one of these. They get to choose one of these, which is this attack gets +4 damage, this attack gets -3 speed, or gain 2 health. So a lot of people were deciding if you would gain 2 health, but it's pretty much, I think it rewards the one with the highest difficulty, and they get to choose one of the following effects. So I believe that they would gain the 2. Maybe somebody could correct me or tell me later on if I'm incorrect about that. So yeah, there goes that. So moving on, we have Natural Leader. Natural Leader, just one of. Enhanced commit. This mid or kick attack is +2 speed. You have a bunch of kick attacks. And then first enhance commit. Choose 1 rival foundation ability. Abilities on that chosen card cannot be played for the rest of this enhanced step. So it really shuts down a card that could be problematic for you. So like if they have a wall cling, which wall cling says flip, if this attack is blocked, it deals no damage. You can really start out with this and say, hey, commit, choose wall cling, and they're not going to be able to stop your Dabi from going in and killing them. We have 1 self-assured. Unique commit, change this zone to any zone. That's what we use it for. We don't really have too many range attacks, so I think there's only like, you're only gonna get one draw off of this, so you could use that if you need an extra draw, or you just do it to where you just wanna change the zone of an attack to make sure you guarantee a kill. Then we have frozen, so this allows you to commit your rival out afterwards, so that would make it harder for them to block your attack and go for the kill. Destroying foundations goes in. And then lastly, we have keen observation. Now this is more of just a spam, but it has a cool effect. It said after your rival loses health due to an effect, your rival loses 1 health. This effect cannot reduce your rival below 1 health. So yeah, it's just really just a spam. It'd be different if it wasn't dealing damage. It says due to an effect. So, but yeah, like I said, it's just a spam just to be able to build up and everything. Not too many good 0 diff foundations for fire at the moment. So there you have it, guys. That is the Dobby budget deck profile. Sorry it was a little bit longer. I had to make sure I explained things properly. I hope you enjoy it. Definitely give it a shot, give it a whirl. It is really, really neat, really fun, can really hit very fast and very hard. All right, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.